So recently Persona 3 and 4 got put on all modern consoles and they were both remastered, and there have been a lot of criticisms about the recent Persona 3 port. A lot of people have been saying that the remaster genuinely looks and sounds worse compared to the PSP version. The first main thing is that the audio quality is pretty bad, especially compared to the PSP version, which is an older console. I don't know what they did, but somehow when you're in battle, the audio quality sounds terrible. To be honest, you'd probably get better audio quality if you were underwater, talking in a box through a sock into a radio transmitter which was communicating through a 1600s microphone. Yes, it is really that bad.
Here goes. Here goes.
Not only does it not feel like a remaster, it feels like a demaster if anything. To be honest, the port for PC for Persona 4 Golden that was released in 2020 is much better than this supposed remaster. And yes, Persona 3 was advertised as a remaster and not as a port. Considering this game is supposed to be a remaster, it's laughably and insultingly bad. Especially if you compare it to Nocturne's remaster, which was received very poorly at release. Persona 3's remaster is even worse, by a lot. They didn't even add skill inheritance to the game, and sure, while that wasn't in the base game, it was in Nocturne's remaster. I don't want to keep going in and out of a menu for 20 minutes just to get the skills that I want in 2023. Even as a port, this game is significantly worse than the PSP version. You would easily have a much better time just emulating the game. It is genuinely that bad. Now, while there is quite a bit of negatives about the game, and there's a lot to talk about in terms of negatives, there are some positives to talk about. The game is in 120 FPS and did get upgraded to 1080p, and also you can swap between Japanese and English audios, which is honestly quite nice. I am playing in Japanese for my replay through of the game. I honestly prefer it a lot more. Now, if you haven't played Persona 3, I don't want this video to discourage anyone from not playing it. It is still a pretty good experience of the game. It's just that you'd probably have a better time playing the portable version on an emulator like PPSP, or just playing it on your PSP in general. Either way, a remaster from Atlus in 2023, I would expect them to try and modernize the old games a little more, and try and make them more playable to newer fans of the games. If you've already played Persona 3 and are looking to replay it but are hesitant to buy it, I would probably either wait for a sale or you can play it on PC and Xbox Game Pass. That is personally how I'm playing the game because I was hesitant to buy it because, first of all, I'm not that big a fan of Persona 3, and second of all, the remaster I heard very negative things about going into it. I'm a bit worried about modern Atlus and their games, especially with the recent Soul Hackers 2 and their DLC. In Soul Hackers 2, they literally cut demons from the game and sold it as DLC. It was first day DLC as well, just release it with the game. What are you doing? When I see stuff like this from Atlus, a game company which I know can do amazing games and they can do some really great stuff, it genuinely makes me upset because I know how good they can be. Either way, I'm curious as to what people think about these remasters. Let me know down in the comments because I am genuinely interested. A lot of people are happy to have their games on PC, which that is certainly a good thing. It means more people can play the games. But at the same time, accepting this sort of thing and saying you should be grateful that it's even on modern platforms, it feels a bit cheap. Either way, this does make me a little doubtful about the future of Atlus, but I am still going to hope they do well. Anyway, just let me know your thoughts in the comments, and bye.